Good afternoon, Brian with Grand Roofing. Still at it, getting well, the getting's good. We've got something here I haven't really covered on the channel much, and we're going to talk about in today's video. A rain diverter, at least that's what I call it. Typically you find them out over like a back door, back patio, where you don't have a gutter and water just splashes in when you walk out. It will divert the water over this direction and down. You also see them down yonder in the gutter corners down over here where it actually catches the water so it doesn't overshoot. So why is it here? Well, there's no back door, but we do have a chimney. Why are they trying to divert it away from the chimney? If it was installed right and flashed right from the get-go, you probably wouldn't need to install it. So let's switch around, see what we can learn on the way in. Give it a thumbs up if you could. So as you see here, got the outer edge flared out, and you got this up here so it hits this. You don't want it running out. You've got a slight downward slope so it channels this direction due to this thing called gravity, and it follows this path and right off down here, bypassing the chimney. Why bypass the chimney flashing? If it was installed right, the chimney flashing should do its job. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't do it right, and let's see what we can learn. Right here, you got the counter flashing coming over, it comes down, and you got this little 45-degree angle cut that comes down to the corner. Then you got the other side that was folded down to the roof deck, and it comes over the corner. You got the shiny mill flashing down there, and if you look closely, try to block the sun here, you see a little pinhole protrusion right off the tip of my finger right there. That is an area water is going to make its way in, hence the amount of caulking over time to try and block at and stop at, and then it cracks and breaks away. If you had it flashed right, you wouldn't need to do that. So why was it not flashed right? This is a roof over, or whether it's roof, re-roof, roof over, it doesn't matter. You got counter flashing. If you're not removing the counter flashing, you're not going to be able to tuck an accordion style in. Just like the cedar trim wall over here. There's no way you're going to get a piece of corner flashing down up behind that unless you pull it all off. So typically, that's what you see. That's why I see these problems so often. What should have been done is an extension here, but let's see again where the water is in the lower side. Why? Showed you that one. Let's look at this one down here. It's a little better, easier to see. So you got your mill flashing coming down. You've got the little part coming here. You can actually see the little hole. Actually, that's a bigger hole. Pretty good size. Water's going to flow in there. It does not take much for water to flow into. Like Adam Sandler's old song. If you're around my age, he had a song, particle man, doing the things a particle can. If you're in water, do you get wet? It doesn't take much of a pinhole for water to trickle in. Unfortunately, if it wasn't done right from the get-go, it's going to be a problematic problem. I got sweat dripping down my face and can't see my phone. So if you do need to make one of these, it's pretty simple, but if you got a chimney like this, you want to make sure the flashing is done right. So what to do? Flashing comes up, your step flashing, and then your back piece of coil stock that goes behind this typically, extend it long, and it's going to come out plenty far, bend it a little 45 year over, caulk underneath it, put it down. Water hitting it will flow over and then down. It bypasses the little corner cut pieces like this. Same down here. Your bottom piece of flashing will come down and extend onto the top of a shingle or the headlap of this shingle here, just a little bit, doesn't need to be much, ½ inch or so, just to get the water out onto something and away from a pinhole. It just is total ludicrous, I don't even know the word I'm looking for. It's just ridiculous the amount of roofs I see with flashing terminating at the corner where another piece coming the opposite direction terminates at the corner, and you have a pinhole like that. So extend it. Or if you're taking it all apart and you want to do the accordion style, just stick an accordion style on there. Then you won't need to extend the corners, but just terminating two pieces from different sides like that is just dumb. It's a bad idea. You're asking for water to flow on in. All right, gotta wrap up. It's hot, got a lot to do, got a busy day today. If you could, give it a thumbs up, just a simple little visual. And rain diverters, because I haven't really talked about rain diverters. So again, the most common area is a patio porch area. You step out, you don't have a gable end to walk out under. You typically see something like this tacked on the roof to channel it away. Get a big heavy stream coming off over there, not right by your back door. That's the most common thing, not at a chimney. This is probably the first time I've seen it at a chimney like this, because the chimney flashing is not doing the job. Give it a thumbs up on the way in, or on the way out in this case. If you could, I'd greatly appreciate it. Until next time, be safe, and we'll see you on the next video.